Cheers. Welcome to Disney's Wide World of Sports. We are here for the first day of the Marathon Weekend Expo to pick up our bibs, buy some Run Disney race merch, and check out the expo. It is currently 9:40 a.m. and our boarding group for entering the Run Disney merch specific merch is at 9:40 a.m. The way that we got into this is by signing up for the virtual queue that opened up at 8:30. It'll also open up again at 1. And we will do all the things. We have to go to 3 different buildings, which one is the bib pickup, the Run Disney merch, and then the expo itself, where you also pick up your race shirt that's included in your package. Also, welcome. Hi, my name is Ashley if you are new here. Otherwise, welcome back. And let's do this Run Disney weekend. Oh, I'm running the half marathon and my partner Ben is doing the Dopey challenge, which is 4 consecutive days of racing. It is the 5K, 10K, half, and full marathon. Stupid but exciting. But let's go. Let's do this. Girlfriend's gonna love me forever. Yahoo! Opie Elaine. Opie trying on shoes, you first line up and then you fill out this form to tell them what kind of shoes you want to try on if you know what your size is. Otherwise, one of the lovely people will help you size shoes. Ben is trying on shoes.
Yeah.
We are now queuing through the line to enter Dopey, or enter their merch space.
I tried my shoes on.
And?
They fit. I'm getting 13s and Ghost Max 3s.
Which is the Disney World
Disney
design.
World. Dopey's all the way in the back.
Okay. So I'm doing the half marathon, and let me show you some of the cute merch. These are the magnets. This is one of the pins, another pin, and then the magnet. And then there's this really cute sweater that I got. It's Daisy and Donald on the front, and the vest is on the back. This is the finisher shirt front, and then the finisher shirt back. And then same pin, same magnet, and then there's this shirt. This is the back of it, and then this is the front of it. This is all the Daisy stuff, or Donald and Daisy. I keep saying Daisy, but it's Donald and Daisy. The goods have been gooded. Spent way too much money. I'll show you everything a little bit later. We are now entering building number 2 to pick up our race bibs. Once you're inside, you find your numbers that are on your check-in pass, and you present your ID and the QR code to get your bib number. This is my bib, and then you tear off the top and get your shirt. Sorry if it's really loud in here. This is the fuel that I generally run with, and we're gonna try some other flavors, because normally I just get the lemon, but I wanna try some of the other flavors. We are now leaving the expo. We've been here since 9:20 and it's currently 1:30. We spent all the money, visited all the booths. We bought all that merch. Those bags are very heavy. We are now going to head home to let out my dog Maud, and then we might go to Animal Kingdom and hit up Nomad Lounge. I will pick this back up tomorrow morning, maybe.
Later today.
When Ben does the 5K. And we'll have some fun. See you in a few seconds.
Day 1, 5K, 1 of 4. Let's go. Feeling good. Made it into the park. First bathroom stop at my beloved Norway Pavilion, where I always have my first pee break. It's not too hot, but it's pretty humid, so it's gonna be a sweaty weekend. Just enjoying the vibes. See you soon. Almost done. Day 2 of 4, 10K morning, Chip and Dale. feeling good body-wise. My foot kind of feels a little funky still, so my plan is to just take it easy today, save myself more so for the full on Sunday, and still have fun. We'll see you on the course. In, real sweaty, still good. Alright, photo pass. Woo! Feels like I was just here. Thank you. Thank you. Mile 3, very sweaty. Music update, not as good as yesterday. What? Hello, beautiful. There's that big beautiful ball and that beautiful boardwalk. Just about to hit 5, and I will give you the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of the land pavilion. See you at the finish. Still not halfway done mileage, but there she is. See you tomorrow. 4 a.m. and we're in our corral, which is where they hold you before you start the race. And we're about to get this thing on. I'm so tired, but that's okay. Goodbye. I'm already sweating, and it's just walking to my running. We're doing it.
That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Yes. second of Pyramid. They're moving right along.
Wouldn't you know that we're at mile marker 3. We're buzzing along and sweating so much. I love that they included that in here. So nice. I think we're coming up to mile 5 in a little bit. Still feeling okay? Legs are tired? We're doing it. Feeling fantastic at mile 5. We made it to the Magic Kingdom. Hot and sweaty. So cool. We're landing on the adventure. And the toilet. We gotta go potty. Castle time!
Please use caution.
We are paused for pictures at the castle.
Halfway done.
Yeah, no, not quite yet. A little under halfway done. But we're going. Feeling okay. Mile 7. Over it. Could be done. Don't like it. This is hard. Okay, goodbye. Mile 9. I'd be lying if I said I'd be having fun right now. I'm hot. I'm sweating. I'm over this. But we're gonna do it. Okay. Here we go.
5K to go.
I'm Jasmine to be here. Back, Kayla. Let's go. I want a piece of that.
Good morning, everybody.
I've had it up to here with this race.
No need to wrestle to the end. We only have 2 more miles to go. And by only, I mean we have 2 miles to go. Ugh. There's Epcot in the distance. So,
Beautiful ball.
so far away. Yet so close. We're stopping for our first character just outside of Epcot, and it's gonna be Marie. Really exciting. doing it though. One more to go. Time to run through Epcot.
It's a better morning to go get those half marathon medals. Let's go!
Mission space. Ta-da. The end is in sight very soon. Mile 13, no doubts about it. Let's do this.
There may come a day when you can't do this, but it's not today, Robert. I'm so proud of you.
Just like that. And I mean just, not just. That was very hard. We got our cooling towels. Time to get our medals. We did it. 13 miles. Woo! Thank you, thank you. What'd you get? A medal. He's got one more to go.
You did it.
What is this otter's name? Opie!
He's Opie the Otter on social media.
So helpful. So good. Oh my gosh, so cute. Fast and Furious. Too fast, too slow.
Morning from day 4, full marathon day. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. Half hour earlier, race start than normal at 4:30. So we're just making sure we're here and ready. Hopefully limber up, get a little warmed up, and hope my knee stops bothering me. All right, see you later.
This is what you look forward to. The reason you got out of bed, so don't let the nerves derail you now. This is fun to run in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Here we go.
All mine.
You are.
Almost mile 20. Cooling sponges. Let's go.
There we are.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Walked that last mile, so I'm gonna try and push myself for the last 3. Headed to Hollywood Studios. Let's go. Entering behind Tower of Terror into Hollywood Studios. There we are. There's the ball. Come on. Do I look cool with this bag of ice on my head yet? Let's go.
So Ben just finished Dopey and we are headed to the reunion lot to go meet up with him right now. Super proud of him. And we'll wish him all the congratulatory things.
And that's that. I guess. 4 of 4, 48.6 miles. Done.
After the race, the runners pick up their marathon ears. So many, so cool. And then they go pick up their challenge medals. If they did those, their marathon medals, and then their Dopey medals over there. Look at this medal. I love it so much. I think it's really cool. I think it's cool that I did this race. But let's talk about the race. Let's talk about my thoughts about this whole weekend. I'm currently back in Chicago and it is freezing outside. It feels like of single digits. It's stupid outside. And it's currently the following Monday. So I've had over a week to think about and gather my thoughts and do some healing about the RunDisney race and my RunDisney experience. And I thought we would go through that and then I would show you some of the merch that I picked up. Overall, I think I would give the expo and my experience like running the race, leading up to the race, and overall 3 out of 5. And I'll tell you why. So let's start from the beginning. The expo was really cool. So the way that the expo works is at 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the expo, the first day of the expo, you have to sign up for a virtual queue, just like you would for a ride. And that virtual queue opens at 8:30 and then again at 1. It's pretty cutthroat, just like any virtual queue. And we ended up getting boarding group 14, which was pretty early. And we were able to get into the building, the RunDisney Expo building, at 9:40 a.m. And in this building is where you pick up your, what do you pick up there? You don't pick up anything there. You buy RunDisney merch and RunDisney Brooks collaboration shoes. So you get into the building and then you wind through this hallway, and then the first stop that you can make is to try on the Brooks shoes. So Brooks and Disney does a collaboration and they release shoes for every race. They have like mainstays of Minnie and Mickey, but this race they had Stitch and Chip and Dale. I think the Stitches were available for Wine and Dine. Don't quote me on that, but Chip and Dale were new for this marathon weekend race. You try on the shoes with some Brook experts, and then you join another queue, which moved really fast for us. Like from the time we got into the building, when our boarding group was called, to the time we were actually in the main space where all the merch was less than 10 minutes. You enter this room and it's huge, it's massive, and in the center of it are different racks with all the different race merch. So there's a section for marathon weekend, there's a section for 5K, 10K, half, full, and then some generic merch or like RunDisney merch, and then other kind of merch, and I'll go through that in a little bit. And I think that was organized pretty well for us anyways. I did hear later on in the day, one, it was like moving slowly, and then the Dopey merch ended up selling out pretty fast. So to pick up Dopey merch, in the years past, Dopey merch is like sold out super quick, probably because of like scalpers or people buying a ton. But this year you could only buy Dopey specific merch if you were running Dopey. And so you had to go into a separate queue. So my partner Ben did Dopey, as you saw, and so he jumped in the Dopey queue immediately, and he waited in that line for like 45 minutes, and he was able to get everything that he wanted to get. Later on in like boarding groups 40-ish, I think is what it was, we had friends, and they had already started selling out of Dopey merch and like certain things in certain sizes, which is wild to me. Like they should be able to forecast that. So a lot of people were bummed about that. However, all the other merch was readily available that first day. I don't know what it looked like throughout the weekend. We did go back on Saturday because Ben decided he wanted the Chip and Dale shoes. So we went back on Saturday and it was pretty picked over. Like there wasn't a lot of stuff left. So things definitely sell out. So it's good to go on the earlier days if there's something very specific that you want. Anyways, we get inside this building and we pick up all the merch that we want. I did purchase quite a bit and I'll show you that later, but I think overall it was organized pretty well. The vibes were good. And then we moved into the bib pickup line, which is in a separate building. You go through 3 separate buildings, and I think I talked about that. So we did the bib pickup line, which moved pretty fast. It was a very long line, but we kept moving throughout it the entire time. Like we never stopped. And once you were in the room for bib pickup, it took me less than like 5 minutes to get my bib. Then you leave that building and go to the main expo building where all the merch is, like the different vendors and things of that nature, and you pick up your race shirt. All of that was organized really well. I think them spreading it out across multiple buildings is annoying, but I think it does make lines and queues move really fast. So that was cool. The expo was great. The vibes were there. The race, however, I have some mixed feelings on. Overall, I don't think it's very accessible for slow runners. I am a slow runner. I am new to running. This is my first race, and I run pretty slow. I run anywhere from a 13 to 15 minute mile. And for some people that's fast, but for me, I feel like I can run faster. I'll get to a point where I can run faster, but right now that's how fast I run. And I started in Corral. I got Corral D, but I started in E with Ben, so we could run together. And we were like the first wave of Group E, so it was like whatever, like negligible on where I started. And it went all the way to F, I think, maybe. I don't remember. I can't remember. Anyways, we started in D, and I didn't have enough time to feel comfortable waiting for characters. I only waited for one character. My cuckoo clock is going off. I only waited for one. We'll pause. It's over. I waited for one character, which was Marie, which you saw. I had planned to wait for 3 more, so I planned to wait for Donald and Daisy, who were together, Clarabelle and Clarice. However, when we did the run, Donald and Daisy's line was nuts, and I knew it would be, which is totally fine. I've met them plenty of times. And then Clarice and Clarabelle weren't on the course. We could see where they were supposed to be, and we knew where they were supposed to be, and they had the like little setup where they would be, but they weren't out there. And that was really frustrating. And the rest of the characters were not rare. Like RunDisney is known for having rare characters on their race courses, and all of our characters were couples. And I think that's because our race theme was storybook romance, and there weren't rare characters. It was your classic Rapunzel and Tiana and Ariel and I can't remember who else, but no one that I was jazzed to like stop and meet. So I was really bummed. Also, I didn't have the time. Like, I didn't feel comfortable having the time to stop. We were waiting at the end of the race. Oswald was the last stop, and that line was so long, and I wanted to stop, but I knew the balloon ladies were right behind us. I think they finished maybe 10 or 15 minutes behind me, which is not a lot of time considering I didn't make any stops except for Marie. So I don't think it's accessible if you're a slower runner. I wish they would make the minimum required mile per minute 18 minutes. I think that's fair, and I think that opens it up a lot to other racers that are considered slow racers. Yeah, I was pretty bummed about that overall. Like, I didn't love the lack of characters, and I didn't love how fast it all seemed to go. That said, I love where Magic Kingdom was placed on the course. I think it gave me a boost of energy that I needed when I needed it. That I didn't like about the course were the bottlenecks. The Grand Floridian had a crazy bottleneck where you had to walk. There were multiple points where you had to walk because there was no room to run, which was really unfortunate because I was ready to run, but I couldn't run. And I know a lot of people felt that way. I didn't love the Epcot portion of it because we just ran quickly through Epcot. I was hoping that we would go around the World Showcase because I've seen that plenty of times where you go around the showcase. We just dipped in and dipped out. I can't remember where we entered, but we exited through, I don't even remember where we exited. All I know was that it was a really short time in Epcot. I'll post a little picture of like where in Epcot we were on the course map. And then, yeah, I think those were the things that I didn't enjoy about the course. I do think there were plenty of aid stops and water stops, hydration stops. They were everywhere. I can't remember how they were spaced out, but it definitely felt plentiful and that I could get enough water and Powerade. I did bring my own Nathan water bottle that I had electrolytes in, or I kept putting electrolytes in. I did 2 rounds of electrolytes throughout my run, which was really helpful, and having the ability to refill on course was nice. The other thing that I didn't love were that there were stretches of nothing, no DJs, no bands, no whatever on the highway. And you're on the highway or the main road for quite a long time, and there were stretches of nothing, which was really like discouraging, knowing that everybody loves RunDisney because there's so much involvement. I didn't think there was that much. Maybe that's because this is my first race and it was all hyped up. I don't know. But I was disappointed. I found it a little lackluster. We get to the finish line. That was great. Oh, the other thing was PhotoPass. I didn't get a lot of good PhotoPass pictures, mainly because people were like stopping in front of us. I know you're not supposed to stop, but people kept stopping, and so I would miss my PhotoPass opportunity. And I didn't see a ton of PhotoPass people. There was a handful for sure. There was definitely opportunities for photos, but because other people stopped, it made it really frustrating. Oh, the really frustrating part is you're in the corrals for so long in the morning. I think we got in the corral an hour early before our race takeoff time. And so you're sitting there hydrating, doing your thing, and then you go. And there's not a bathroom. I found a bathroom that was around like a band that was on the course, but it was so far. I think it was like 2 miles in, And by that time, I had to pee. Like, I was ready to pee my pants. It was not a good moment for me. I think Run Disney should have bathrooms at mile 1 and just plenty of them. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. There needs to be rows and rows of bathrooms at mile 1 because everybody has to pee. That first bathroom that I saw was already like 20 people deep. It was nuts. Okay, enough about the course. Enough about that. At the end of the race, you run through the line, you get your medal, you get a cooling towel, you get a box of treats, you can go to an aid station. There's plenty of things available to you to start the recovery process. That was really nice. There was a DJ and there were character meet and greets. I forget who I met. Who did I meet? I can't remember. I'll post a picture of who I met. I have a terrible memory. Who did I meet? Oh, Bugs Life, Flick. And that was really cool. That was like the rare characters I was expecting to see on course, right? Like you don't see Flick ever. So it was cool to see him. Got pictures with him. And then there were beers, and then they had special cups. Oh, I didn't bring my cup home. I think I left it at the condo. But there's special cups that have all the icons of the race on it, and those sold out immediately. And that was on half marathon day. So that was day 3. So marathoners probably didn't get access to those cups, which is a real bummer because they're a nice commemorative thing, and you get a cider or a beer or whatever in these cups. I think that's my only negative about the end of the race. What else? I think that's it really for the whole race experience. And I think all of those things combined make me rate it a 3 out of 5. I am running Springtime Surprise, and I'm hoping that's a better experience. I'm doing the 10K, so we'll see. Maybe that this is just a one-off because I know that Ben, he ran the Dopey, and you saw that. He had great character meet and greets and plenty of character meet and greets. He also runs faster than me, so he has the opportunity to stop for characters and wait. And he said the lines weren't too long for characters, which is nice. However, I would have liked to meet more characters. So we'll see what the 10K has to offer for Springtime Surprise. I do think for me personally, I think I trained pretty well. I stuck to my training schedule all right. I wasn't like perfect at it, but I think I did pretty good. I could have incorporated running outside more. However, I'm training in Chicago, so it's either like sweltering hot or freezing. So I did a lot of runs on my treadmill. I wish I would have trained more outside, like gone up to the lakefront or gone to the park that's near me and did running. My dogs might bark. Someone's coming home. No barking, some gruffs. That's all my thoughts about the Run Disney experience. Let me show you some of the things I bought. So first we'll start off with Expo. At the Expo, you pick up your bib first. This is my bib. If you want to look up my bib number, you can. You can see how slow I ran. Not how slow, I ran. I'm proud of my running. I think I finished in under 4 hours, which is the longest that it's ever taken me, but that's probably because I walked quite a bit in the last like couple of miles, and we did the character stops and bathroom stops and all of that stuff. Like we waited for the castle photo op too. So I finished just under 4 hours. But this is my bib, which is really cute. Then the next building you go into, you pick up your shirt. It's a long sleeve Brooks collaboration shirt. A lot of people were really upset about this design because the print doesn't allow breathability. So it's just like a big rectangle on your chest. So your skin doesn't breathe. So that was a lot of negative feedback about their shirts. And it's long sleeve. I don't know that I'll wear this one. Maybe I'll wear it outside when it's cold and do some running. I don't have any running shirts because I'm new to running and I just run in t-shirts, which is, you know, fine. But if I'm gonna take running seriously, I probably need some running shirts. That said, at the Expo, I did buy a running shirt. I bought the finisher shirt, which says loved it. And then love never ends. It's really cute. Back to the Expo. At the Expo, I also bought from BB Brooks this Magic Band slider. It's on my Apple Watch. but it says Miles and Magic. I thought that was really cute, really motivating to have it on my Apple Watch to remind me to run. I also bought bib clips. I use the magnetic ones. They're just these little rectangles and they're magnets and they're really strong. Because I wore leggings, there's 4 of them. Because I wore leggings, the waistband was like double thick, and then my waistband was like double thick, so I needed really strong magnets. And the other things that everybody uses, the clips, they didn't work for that. So I picked up the magnets, and then I purchased some more fuel. I brought enough, but they had new flavors, so I just bought a box. I think a box of 12 was $30 something, so I bought a box of Noogs. They're my favorite. They are like Sour Patch Kids almost, just like little balls of Sour Patch Kids. And that's everything that I purchased at the like main vendor expo, except for the bib and the shirt, but you pick up your shirt there. At the RunDisney merchant specific area, the first thing that I knew that I wanted was the pin of, I put it on my bag already, the pin of the medal. It's really cute. It has some like moving elements to it as well, just like the medal. It's really cute. So I wanted that. Can you see that? Did I show that? I put that on my bag already. Back to the medal, sorry. The medal, like Donald and Daisy move, and then this flower also moves. Really cute. And then I got the corresponding car magnet. It's gonna go on my fridge, or I guess it could be a fridge magnet too. Oh, it calls it a car magnet, but I'm gonna put it on my fridge. It's just the RunDisney half marathon fridge magnet. I purchased the t-shirt for my race. It's really wrinkly because I packed it and just took it out. And it says Soulmates on this pretty like heathered maroon shirt. I picked up I bought so much race specific merch because this was my first race and I was in my feels, and I was just really proud to be there and proud to be running this race. For me, I was okay not finishing because getting there was my goal and doing the race was my goal, and I did the race and that's all I needed to do, and I felt really proud of that. And being there, getting all of this stuff, I just wanted to commemorate this, and I knew that I would wear it again. So that's why I purchased a lot. This is a lot. I also purchased the hoodie. It's really cute. I like the heart-shaped design, and then on the back it has Walt Disney World Half Marathon 13.1 miles, RunDisney 2026. Super cute. I wore this already. I also purchased the 5K shirt. It doesn't say 5K on it. It just says full speed ahead. It's just a t-shirt of the Pluto 5K. I just thought it was really cute, and I'll wear this on runs and stuff. I just loved it so much. And most people don't know that this is for a 5K. And the last thing I purchased was RunDisney generic merch. And it's this cropped little sweater that has, oh, there's hair on it. That has a mini RunDisney icon. And then I took it to Magic Kingdom and got my name embroidered on it in white. Thought that was really cute. And the sweater itself is white with like flecks in it. Normally they wouldn't embroider RunDisney merch because they can't replace it. That's their rule. One, it has to be purchased from the parks and still have the tag on it, and then it has to be something that's in stock, so in case they messed up they can replace it. So for example, they wouldn't be able to do this sweater because they can't replace it. It's sold out. But however, they put this in the Marketplace Co-op as well. So they put all the generic RunDisney merch at Co-op. I think it released on the 9th. Yeah, I think it was the 9th in Co-op, and this was one of the items that they put in there. So I was able to get this personalized with my name, and it's white. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, with like iridescent white silvery threads throughout. Really cute. I love this. It's subtle RunDisney. It is white, so we'll see how long that lasts. And that's everything I purchased. Yeah. Overall, I I had a good time. I don't want it to sound like I didn't have fun, because I totally had fun. It was nice to meet some of Ben's running friends that he's made. It was nice to see a friend of mine who lives in Louisville who was also doing the race. We didn't get to race together because she's fast, but we met up afterwards and beforehand. Yeah, it was a lovely experience, and I am excited to do future Run Disney events, because I will. Ben loves doing them, and I will do them with him to support him and do something that he loves with him. And I am looking forward to Springtime Surprise. I'm worried about how hot it'll be, but I am looking forward to it. Okay, that's everything. Thank you for coming along on this vlog. I know it's really long. There was lots of Ben footage because he did Dopey. I was kind of negative on the course. I went through all of the runner emotions, but I had fun. I really did have fun. I did enjoy my experience physically doing the run and overall the experience, but it definitely was a 3 out of 5 for me. Okay. All right. We did it. Until next time, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, look out for your neighbor now more than ever. The world is crazy and really sad right now. So look out for your neighbors, and I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, the next one is going to be my Run Disney week minus Run Disney stuff. So this was its own separate vlog, and then I just did a really long vlog of the rest of the week, or 2 weeks that I was there. Essentially, I was there for like 10 days. So stay tuned for that. Like, subscribe, comment. Love to chat with you. Yeah, okay. Bye, friends.